Good agreement. Have I said that one already? I don't know. It is time for me to put my watch on. No, it's like noonish, I guess. Maybe a little bit after. Um, Saturday, which means that I have a RuPaul's Drag Race to watch, and I have just entirely too much food for brunch. Oh my god. I haven't mixed my yogurt yet, but that's just plain with raspberry jam in it. And I've been just mesmerized. I don't know where to begin. Start here. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me on this, but I almost always find the backs of castles and cathedrals and old, like 200 or more old buildings to be way more interesting than the front. You can't even see all of the back of this castle. It's because there's like massive construction behind me. But just like a little window thing. I just think it's cool. I might just come here and just stare at it for a bit. Like a weirdo. I'm not even into architecture really, but it looks cool. Start imagining who walked here and why and with whom. What did they eat for breakfast? How uncomfortable were their shoes? How subjugated were women and black people and people of color? People of color who are also black women, Latin women. Actually, Latin women wouldn't have been here much in the earlier history, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. You just wonder. It's going to come. The cool thing about like coming from a country that doesn't have. I mean, it has a rich history, but a lot of it has been overwritten, and a lot of what's built up is relatively new compared to the rest of the world. And so then you come here to places that are, 800, 900 years old and still standing, and you just kind of think, like, how many feet have walked here? How many breaths have been exhaled here? How many words have gone unrecorded here? I need to stop coming to old buildings while listening to Gothic literature. It makes me reflective. Recently mowed, and so cut to many hours later. Only like 4 hours later, I guess. I've been doing very uninteresting things like listening to an audiobook and playing a game on my computer and nothing else, really. For the first time since all of this lockdown began, and probably a little bit before that, I have ordered a meal that comes from, not my kitchen. I don't really order food from my own kitchen. But the first time I am eating a meal, no, that's not true. I had pizza at John and Kevin's. For the first time of my own impetus, it's so complicated, I have gotten food from an establishment that makes the food for me. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. I got Indian food. I know I have food in my fridge, on my counter, in my cabinets. I know, I just don't want any of it. So I've got chicken vindaloo, korma, vegetables, and rice. Now this is admittedly entirely too much for one meal. I added the vegetables at the last minute because I wanted to have a little bit more balance. And I didn't want to get something that was like deep fried and all of that. So I might do half and half now and then have leftovers for another time. But this is exciting. I don't think I've had vindaloo from this place. Actually, I'm not going to open the window because there's like crazy amount of noise going on right now. Saturday night. But there's a lot of restaurants on this street that I live on here. And I haven't been to most of them. I think I've been to maybe one. No, I've been to two. Why am I blurry? Like 2 of the restaurants for food and like a couple more for drinks. I just don't go to restaurants that often. Here, when I'm in Minneapolis, that's all I do. Because there's like food that I miss and I want and I crave. Noodles and Company mac and cheese. The pierogies for starters. Stop. I'm clearly very hungry. I'm just going to tuck into this. I ate entirely too much basmati rice. Like, Not too much for my mouth, but too much for my stomach. So I've definitely got to go out and walk a little bit to digest. Because, woo, I forget that rice just expands. I feel like I have to have the straightest posture ever. I can't crunch over my stomach right now. Also, it's 11:06 and I gotta go and finish out my 10,000 before midnight comes and it rolls over. I got 3,000 to do. Let go! I just told him I would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Daddy, say hi to the vlog.
Hello, vlog. My daughter is a bird killer.
Occasionally. Do you remember that time, parenthetically, we were in Milwaukee? Why were we in Milwaukee? We were driving back from a thing, and we stopped in Milwaukee. Oh, this was like a couple months before I was supposed to start at grad school, and we went to UWM to see what the campus was like so I could get a sense of it. Do you remember that trip?
I do. I loved it, actually.
Yeah, and we were in a parking lot of some, maybe grocery store or restaurant or something, and there was a seagull, not a seagull, a gull, that had found a tipped over thing of KFC and was just downing a chicken bone whole, and we were just
I remember that.
cannibals!
It couldn't swallow it fast enough.
Yeah, it literally got the tip of the bone in its neck, tipped it back and went gunk, 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 and it was gone. And it was like the length of like half this bird's body just down.
Yeah, it was like a pencil. The thing swallowed a pencil. Yeah, I mean, it was, yeah. And kind of eyeing us because it's like, don't you come near my...
This is my chicken bone. This is my family, this is my distant cousin's bone that I'm gonna eat. Mine. Did you know that in French, the translation for the seagulls that are saying mine is, they're saying à moi, à moi, à moi.
You know, I guess, because, the seagulls, it's like they're saying, hey, that's mine. So,
yeah. Well, because à moi is a translation of mine. Oui, c'est à moi, that's mine.
Yeah, the translation is mine.
That's very clever.
Yeah.
You know something. You know La Meme shows.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you guess? The reason I've got you on the vlog, what do you guess is my step count for today?
So I'm going, well, it's Saturday, COVID-19. I'm guessing 10,332.
Not too far off. 10,717.
Yeah. Well, so 10,000 is very achievable because you go on 2 walks.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And there's, and it's still a lot of steps, so there's no point in going too much over. So it's a good guess to go between 10,000 and 11,000.
There was one day I got 12,000, and then I felt like an overachiever.
What? That's crazy.
I don't remember why, though.
Yeah, it must have been a reason, like some stuff you had to do.
Yeah, I genuinely don't remember why.
Oh, I remember the other show I watched.
Oh, I just caught a mosquito! I just killed a mosquito! Got it! Do you see that splatter on my hand? That was me avoiding an itchy later on. Anyway, sorry, Dad.
Don't eat it.
Ew. Why would I eat a mosquito? They're the nastiest things.
Eagles eat mosquitoes.
Well, it can have this one.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna end this so I can go wash this mosquito off my hand. Goodbye.